My name is Maia G, and I come from Tanzania, East Africa. My grandfather came from Gujarat over 100 years ago, and I was in Himachal for the last 2 years, and now I'm in a backpack, spreading stories, love, joy, kindness, wherever I go. At least that's the intention. So that's me. So my first story comes to you from the Inuit people. In the beginning was the void, and it is then that the Inuits say that Raven, half man, half God, in the form of a bird, created the universe. First he set the mountains in place. Then he put the water bodies, the rivers, the lakes, the streams, and the wide oceans. After that, he put the sun and the moon in their place, and he placed the stars. Finally, he set the fish and the creatures of the waters and the creatures of the land, and then he put light. Now, though Raven had made the world, he did not know everything about it. And so every day, he would follow the birds as they built their nests, and he particularly liked the weaver birds. He watched them create their nests so delicately. Or sometimes he followed a trail of ants as they went to their termite mound, and he watched inside, and he saw the inner workings of their lives. One day, he sat on the edge of the sea, and he was looking out. The sun was just rising. And there in the distance, he saw a shape. And wondering what it was, he got into his kayak and he started paddling towards that shape. And when he got there, he saw it was a whale. He waited for the whale to open its mouth. And when it did, he paddled in and he tied the kayak to one of the teeth of the whale. He got down and he started making his way towards the belly of the whale, the sides of the whale rising around him like arches of marble. As he continued to make his way down, he started hearing the most beautiful music that he had ever heard. He continued to follow the music, and when he came to the heart of the whale, he saw a woman tied with golden strings to the heart of the whale. And immediately Raven, he said to her, "Marry me, you are so beautiful." She was dancing so gracefully. She shook her head. "Raven, I cannot marry you, for I am the heart of the whale, and if I leave, the whale will die. But you're welcome to sit here and to watch me dance." And so he did. He sat and he watched her. And when she moved slowly, the whale moved slowly over the waters. And when she moved fast, the whale flew over the waters. Raven watched her. He had pulled his raven head back, and he sat in his god form, and he watched her. One day, she was dancing more beautifully than she had ever danced before. It felt like her feet weren't even touching the body of the whale. And Raven felt human desire rising up in him. Forgetting the promise that he had made to the girl, he pulled back his raven hood. He snatched her, and he shot out of the spout of the whale. When he looked down, the whale was thrashing in pain. After a few minutes, the whale stopped moving. And at that same moment, the girl left his arms. Raven slowly flew down to land. The whale's body had washed up onto the shore, Raven stood by the body and he cried for 7 days. Then he danced for 7 days. And then he sang for 7 days. And the Inuit people say these were the first tears, dance, and song of the world. And from that day on, Raven promised that he would always take care of all his creations. And as far as we know, he does. Thank you.